Hi, welcome to our channel. This is our very first video, so I'm really excited to have you here. I'm Im Teu, and behind the camera is David. He's from San Miguel, I'm from New Zealand, and today we're going to show you the reality of living in the best small city in the world. The reason why we're calling this video that is because Travel and Leisure named it that for 2 years in a row. So stick around, because later on in this video we're going to explain to you more about our channel and our upcoming trips, which are really exciting. The plan for today is to quickly stop at our cafe inside. And then we're gonna go to Luna de Queso, grab some ingredients, go to the hot springs. Then after the hot springs we're gonna show you some of our favorite restaurants. So we're here at Parque Juarez. It's actually a really awesome park because there's a basketball court, lots of people do their jogs around here. So the good thing about San Miguel is it's very active, so there's lots and lots of hikes around here too. Lots of tennis courts, etc. So if you're into fitness, it's a good town to live in. So one thing about San Miguel is it's full of boutique hotels and huge fancy houses. Basically what I would say is it's a kind of a fancy town. And it has these beautiful cobblestone streets, these winding roads, and they actually have, the city has its own, how would you say, like palette, yeah. And so it's like, it's red, orange and yellow, so you'll be seeing many of these. Like pretty much every single building in the center or the downtown are these colors. It's sunny 320 days a year. So coming from New Zealand, where summer pretty much doesn't even exist, like some years you get it, some years you don't, I love it here. Right now it's winter, it's the 3rd week of January, and I'm actually really hot, and we're about to go to the hot springs. So we're here at Escondido Place. Escondido Place is a natural hot springs. There's multiple different pools ranging from different sizes and temperatures, so you can just walk around the grounds, find your favorite pool, find your favorite temperature, and just pack up, have a picnic for the day. So it's mine and David's day off today, and so we decided that we're gonna have a picnic. We have some wine, we have this beautiful cabana, and actually there's pretty much no one here. It is a Wednesday, so I recommend coming here on a Wednesday because you have the whole place to yourself. Got some olives, so a selection of olives, black pepper pate, cambenzola. This is an Italian salami, regular brie cheese, and we got some wine from Chile, some Chardonnay, and yeah, I'm really excited to try it all. For such a small town, there are so many amazing bars, restaurants, and places to go to. So today, we're going to go to one of 3 places, and it's called Tostevere. Let's go. Tostevere is owned by 2 very talented brothers, Tonya and Andres. We're going to show you their place. It's one of our favorites in town. So since we're visiting quite a few restaurants today, what we wanted to do was we wanted to choose our favorite items on the menu. So what we have here is the soft shell crab taco. It has homemade pita bread. The soft shell crab is from Sonora. They have guacamole, mayo, and a beetroot aioli. It's so delicious. I highly recommend trying this. Don Taco Tequila is owned by our good friend Aline. The really cool thing about it is it's completely vegan to the point of the mezcals even being vegan. So I don't know if you know this, but mezcal is usually crushed by horses. But every mezcal that they have here is actually crushed by hand. And the other thing is, usually the rim of mezcal cocktails are worm salt, but here it's paprika and
Guajillo chili.
And salt. What we've got here is the Baja California. It's called that because it's tempura cauliflower. And then here, this is actually one of the items on the menu that often tricks people that aren't actually vegan. So this here is made from chickpeas. Let's give it a shot. Really good. We're on our way to La Mescaleria. La Mescaleria is owned by our friend Monica, who's the founder of the group We Like You Too. So, the point of We Like You Too is it's 5 restaurants, us included, inside cafe. The point of it is that it's owned by young entrepreneurs who actually attend their businesses. So we all have something in common, and it's also not just that, also restaurants that have really good food, really good drinks, really good service. And we decided to get quite a few things. So we got a margarita de chili güero. So in Spanish, güero means blonde, but in the menu it says yellow chili. We also got the tabla de Mescaleria, which is queso Oaxaca. It comes with some oranges, some sal de gusano, which is worm salt. We have some chapulines, which are grasshoppers. So all of this generally comes with mezcal. So we ordered the artichoke, and the artichoke comes with lemon and aioli. This is one of the most delicious things here on the menu. And then finally, we ordered a pepper satay mezcal. So the thing that David loves the most about this mezcal, this is actually his favorite mezcal, is that it's more wild. So here on the menu here at La Mescaleria, they have a huge range of mezcals, and they're really, really different to a lot of mezcals you'll find here in town. This one is like the perfect level of spice. They probably
have the chili.
To be honest, for most people, this one actually probably would be a little bit too spicy, but for me it's amazing. It's a rooftop terrace. It's owned by our really good friend Fabiola, who you will see in the footage of her making the cocktail. So this is called a lavender sour. In it is lavender, gin, and a violet liqueur. Cheers! Good afternoon and welcome to La Presa. We wanted to end the video here because we wanted to show you a nice spot to come for picnics, barbecues, to walk your dogs, to ride your bike. At the moment it is winter, so it's really dry, but in summer it's usually really green and beautiful. So I realized I actually forgot to involve any cons about San Miguel. One of the things that reminded me while I was here in La Presa was that even though San Miguel City Centro is actually extremely clean, I realized that actually here there's a bit of litter. So it's not great, but I know that there's a lot of people that come here and clean it up, so hopefully that continues to happen. Another thing is that it's quite hard to learn Spanish here in San Miguel because everybody speaks English. Another thing would be that in the weekends it gets extremely busy, so we get tourists from all over Mexico and the world. So I would avoid the central downtown area at all costs during the weekends. And finally, a lot of people come and go. So lots of my friends, they live here part-time. So pretty much like half the time I have friends, half the time I don't. Overall, I would recommend San Miguel. Great people, great food, and so much to do. Usually when it's not COVID, there's constant festivals, art shows, and cultural events. So hopefully things will eventually get back to normal and we can all celebrate again. So our up and coming travel is that we're going to Zihuatanejo, a beach in Mexico, 5 hours from here. After that, in about a month's time, we're going to Auckland, New Zealand. We're going to be spending 14 days in quarantine. Then we're going to show you all around New Zealand. From there, we're going to be going to Australia to spend some time with my family, and then after Australia we want you to help us decide where to go. We want to either go to Thailand, Japan or Indonesia. So if you liked the video, please subscribe and give the channel a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.